Martial arts, period. I started in the 5th grade. I was doing Taekwondo. I asked my mom to put me in homeschool because I was getting bullied. I didn't want to go to school anymore. And I was the biggest kid getting bullied just because I'm a soft giant. It's helped me take everything else so much slower in my life so that I can really put all my aggression and love and passion into MMA and martial arts. It's made me so happy, and I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't always have this love of martial arts, honestly.
TV podcast, we back, trust the process. This episode, I believe, you know what I mean? We got a special guest today. I just seen her work out, do it up, ready to knock some fool out. You know what I mean? For the viewers and people watching right now, let the people know your name and where you grew up at.
What's up, y'all? This is Brittany, the Black Irish Sphinx out of Moreno Valley. I fight out of Fontana, and I'm getting ready right now for the first ever title fight for female heavyweight in MMA. And I'm so fucking ready. I'm just ready.
That's dope. And she's out of Myrtle Valley, you know?
Murder Val, what's
you know
up?
Yeah, got the murder in the house. You know what I'm saying? Hey, not too far from Riverside, you know?
Yeah, what's up?
That's what's up, man. Mm-hmm. So for the viewers tapping in and don't know you, how'd you get into MMA fighting, and have you always been doing that? Or
Absolutely. So
what you been doing?
Martial arts, period. I started in the 5th grade. I was doing Taekwondo. I asked my mom to put me in homeschool because I was getting bullied. I didn't want to go to school anymore, and I was the biggest kid getting bullied just because I'm a soft giant. And she put me in martial arts instead, and needless to say, after that, I wasn't getting bullied no more. And from Taekwondo, I went to boxing. From boxing, I did kickboxing to Muay Thai, and I just kept finding different martial arts I liked until I moved to Colorado and I found MMA, and that was it.
So you've been doing this since 5th grade?
5th grade. I've always been in martial arts in some way, shape, or form. I've done so many different martial arts,
Damn, and how was it? How was growing up, in Moreno Valley,
it was funny, cause now it's one of the top, I feel like it's one of the top 10 Inland Empire places to move and live because of all the building. But when I moved to Moreno Valley, it was dirt. It was a desert. There was a racetrack, and that was it. There was nothing there. And so to see how much it's grown from there to now, from then to now, is amazing. And we only had 2 martial arts gyms, and I was at one of them. And to see now that we have, they're about to be putting, I think, a 10th planet in Moreno Valley. So to see how much it's grown, it's really dope. I'm trying not to get emotional thinking about it because I really do love Moreno Valley. It's
You're born and raised in Moreno Valley?
Moreno Valley, yeah.
That's what's up. So you got a different love for it.
Yeah, I do. I know people always make fun of it, and they're it's ghetto and all this stuff, but it's it has a lot of really good, hardworking people that are just trying, So I love it.
Growing up, did you have, your mom, your dad, brothers and sisters? Or
It's just my mom. I grew up in an all-female house, so my dad wasn't around, but he found me later in life when I was 28. I'm 37 now, and so he found me. He's 28, actually died 2 years ago, but it was all my mom, my grandma, and my sister, and it was just us. And I had uncles and stuff that would come and for the family, barbecues and all that. But I was always around women, so I have a heavy respect for my grandma and my mom and how hard they worked to raise us.
Okay. What middle school and high school you go to Moreno Valley?
I went to 6 different, because again, I was put in martial arts to not fight. So I went to 6 different high schools, but I started at Rancho, and then I went to Canyon, and then from Canyon, I actually went, my mom worked in Irvine for a while. She was working as a maintenance person out in Irvine for the school district there, so I went to 1 semester in Irvine. I was no, I can't go to Irvine. So I came back to Moval, and then I went to Valley View, and then I went to March, and I just finished at March a year early. I did independent studies because I wanted to get a job. I wanted to make money, So I was just at school all day when I could have been making money. So I took the exit exam and got out.
Okay, man, that's crazy. So 5th grade, you go. You get through high school, and what was after high school? What did you get into after high school?
After high school, I went to Riverside Community College, which is now Moreno Valley Community College, because they're an independent campus now. So I was at RCC, and I went through 2 different majors, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And my best friend, she had just left California to go live in Denver, Colorado, and she's like, dude, it's just a different scene, and it's like you're young, you should go live somewhere new for a while. So I did. In 2010, I went to live in Colorado.
How long did you live out there for?
I lived there for a year, and then after that, I went to live in Atlanta for a year, and then I came back to California. So yeah, I wanted to experience like Midwest, East Coast, South, or whatever, and see. And I loved it all. I loved Atlanta. I loved Denver. You know, I still go visit Denver. So yeah, it was really cool. But after I went to Denver, I went to go see my first live MMA fight out there, actually. And I saw a female fighter. Her name was Bobcat. I remember that. And she got a girl in a triangle and was just elbowing her. And I was like, oh, shit, I want to do that? What is that? And then I learned from there. Like, that was it.
And what age was that when you seen that first?
Colorado. So if that was 2010, I was like 23, 24.
So at 23, you said in your head, you know, I want to do this. I want to get up in that cage.
I want to do MMA. Yeah, it was a dope experience. Like walking in and just seeing, like how like the electricity coming from the fucking octagon and just seeing. That was my first time seeing such a strong, little, like I've never seen such a buff female like before, and like doing MMA, it was like literally like I had chills, and I was like, I gotta go find out. I went to her gym. I found out where her gym was. I went to go train there. It was fuse box sambo, so it was like my first like type of Russian martial art. I've never done sambo before, so that was really dope, and I liked it a lot. And from sambo, I did Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh man, so you got what you got under your belt? You say jiu-jitsu?
I did jiu-jitsu, sambo. I did a little bit of judo too.
Judo?
But like mainly it's jiu-jitsu.
What's judo?
He said, what's judo?
Hey, Motive, I heard of you know, jiu-jitsu and MMA, but I don't know about judo.
Judo's more like throws. It's more like throws and trips. I actually started getting into a little bit of judo during like my Muay Thai status, because they would show you like certain trips and things from the clinch. And then I got into judo when I was going to that fuse box gym, because they had a judo coach come work with us once a week, because he wanted the coach there. I think his name was Mike Sullivan. He really wanted us to be like well-rounded. So we did sambo, and then he had a judo guy come in. He would have us go run in the mountains one day. Like he was training you to like you were going to war to defend your country. And MMA, like he would put us through so fucking much.
You almost have to train like that.
Dead ass,
because once that cage closes, right?
Bro, that's it. So that's why too. And I remember being like so mad at him for a while for not letting me compete. But I'm happy now that I look back on it, because I needed that time to really like go through hell and go through like a real physical transformation to perform well.
How did MMA and martial arts, you know, build you up and get you through life? You know, did it help you through life, or you know, certain obstacles?
Yes, because like I said, I'm very like, I was a big pushover. I'm very emotional. I love like people, and I love caring and all that kind of stuff. So like MMA is definitely a therapy for me, because I don't like to be like rude and confrontational and like talking shit. I'm not like a yeller in your facer. I'm just like, are we fighting? We're gonna fight now? Okay, cool. Like I'm not, you know, I'm not a verbal yapper. Like, so when I don't get those things out that need to be, you know, out, like I get it out through martial arts training. And it's like the biggest help for me, you know? So like when someone cuts me off on the road, I don't have to cuss them out. I just go to the gym and I'll whoop somebody else's ass. I don't know, no, what is that for? But yeah, no, it's just been like that. It's helped me be more patient with my kids, like so many things. My oldest son, he has autism, he's nonverbal, and so that's like, I homeschool both of them, so it's like so frustrating, and you want to scream, but then it's like, oh man, I'm gonna get that hour at the gym later, I'm gonna get this shit out. So it's helped me take everything else so much slower in my life, so that I can really put all my like aggression and love and passion into MMA and martial arts. It's made me like so happy, and I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't always have this love of martial arts, honestly.
Man, that's dope. You said, you mentioned to me, you got, you know, Motive, you guys mentioned you got a fight coming up. November. We're gonna do it up.
We are, y'all. It's in Fresno, Valley Fight Series. I know Fresno's away from our IE people, but
everybody tapping in.
There'll be pay-per-views, so show support for the IE. Let's get this belt. Let's bring it into IE, the first ever female MMA heavyweight championship. Let's fucking go.
Hey, that's dope, man. From Moreno Valley, man. Shout out to Moreno Valley.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, how long you been working right here at Motive Labs, you know?
Oh, Coach Alex? I found Coach Alex, and he actually trained with my coach Yeah, he trained with my coach. And we had never met, but he came to my gym with a bunch of his students one day in Fontana to like have them grapple. And I went with him, and like his strength, I was like, oh my God, like I want to be like as big and buff as I am, but like strong and like agile and move. And so I was like, let me talk to this motherfucker. And so like ever since then, like he's my strength and conditioning coach. He's my Muay Thai coach. You know, when he's getting me ready for a fight, he helps me put together a game plan. Like him and Batiste have taken care of me like so well. And they're what I love about them as coaches is that they actually take the time to know you as a person, and then they just don't throw shit at you. Like they expect this crazy shit from you. Like they know my work ethic as a fighter. They know that I do have a passion for it. Even though if I get down on myself and get tired, they know what I'm capable of, and they'll push me past the tiers to perform to the way I need to. So. Yeah, Coach Alex is fucking stuck with me. I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, for any younger females out there who thinking about doing what you're doing, like what would you tell them?
Do it now. You're always waiting for, let me lose these few pounds. Let me just save up. There's never going to be a good enough time. There's never going to be a good enough time. There are community programs that are free. I know right now, if you were to go on Instagram and be like, does anybody know any good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gyms? You got at least one friend or one cousin that knows somebody. So please go do a trial. Please just ask questions. Don't be scared. Especially, I want everybody to do martial arts, but especially my kiddos and my moms out there. Please take the time to learn some type of martial art, even if it's knife fighting, okay? Like even if it's artistic gun shooting, just learn some type of martial art. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of your body, your mind. It's like martial arts is like the best thing for you, seriously. So please, please, please don't wait. Don't hesitate. Just make the jump and do it. You'll be so thankful. Motive was right here in Riverside. Yeah. Nice personal sized gym, nice understanding coach. Like, just do it, y'all. You'll be so thankful. And you'll look bomb. Summer 2025 body. Get it going right now.
Yeah, let's get to that. Let's get to that, man. LMTV, man. Trust the process. Don't worry about nothing.
Seriously.
Okay, from Moreno Valley, right? We driving to Moreno Valley. Woo, we skirt through Moreno Valley. What we doing? Like if no one ever been there, right? If no one ever been there,
yeah.
What we eating?
Oh,
what's the best spot in Moreno Valley? What we doing?
Local burrito on Sunnymead.
Okay,
for sure.
I never tried that.
Yeah, we got Portillo's. We got Portillo's is bomb, but that's like Chicago style hot dogs and shit. But like local food wise, I would have to say I love Local Burrito. That's like the big spot. Oh, Lemon Tree Sushi. That's like a new local spot. Oh, I gotta try that. Lemon Tree. Shout out to Lemon Tree. Bomb Japanese style food. Y'all would please support that local business. And lastly, the Papuserie. The Papuserie also. So yeah, we have a lot of
she got a variety. That was 3 variety of food.
We got but I would have to say our Latin food is bomb, but we have really good sushi spots too. So please show love to the local businesses. Absolutely.
Okay. And when you wake up in the morning, what are 5 things you leave the house with?
5 things I have to leave the house with? Some form of THC.
You feel me? I'm with you on that one.
Some form of a good Christian legal THC. My coffee. Man. What are my kids, those are the last 2. Yeah, so them.
You can't forget them. They gotta go.
No, but it used to be, honestly, I would always just leave and go, but I try to make them, because I have family that supports Nan or No, and they watch my kids for me, but I really bring them with me more. I've brought my son now more with me to the gym and also to my other gym. I try, even though they've seen me fight, I try to bring them with me more to the gym because I want them to see, mom's just not, she's actively doing something. It's just hard because, when your kids act up, you be like, stop, put that down. And I try to be focused, but the only way they're going to learn to be more behaved is if I bring them with me more. So I would have to say that. But most of the time, if I'm not bringing my kids with me, it's some form of caffeine, some form of THC. Gotta have metal music for sure, lip gloss. And that's
okay. So you be listening to metal? That's the type of music?
Yeah, I've always listened to metal music. Yeah. Even when I came out for my last fight, I came out to Kill Switch Engage, this fire. And people were like, "Is this black woman coming out to metal music?" But I mean, it's the Inland Empire.
Like the scream.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it.
But it's so funny because my husband, he's black and Samoan, and he'd be listening to hood shit, and I'd be like, "Oh wow!" But I'm thankful because he's really opened up my mind to different music, and he even listens to Rage Against the Machine more now because of me. So I'll take that. That's a win. Yeah. But growing up in the IE, I've always it's I never let the appearances of what things seem on TV deter that. Out here, everybody's into everything. We're pretty diverse in our music tastes.
Yes,
so
sir.
Yeah.
And if you could change one thing in this world, what would it be?
Oh my God, fucking stupidity. That's not gonna go nowhere. If I can change one thing in the world, just people not being so judgmental. Like or just people like honestly, you know what? I take it back. I feel like if people didn't have to work, if you legally didn't have to work Friday through Sunday, but you still got to pay for it. I feel like people are so stressed and sad now because they're overworked. And I feel like if people didn't have to work so hard and there wasn't such like a put on them to do shit, like, and there was like less stress and people were able to make a little bit more money, they wouldn't feel like I have to get all these things done before this age or I'm not successful, you know? Just like, I feel like if there was like, people had like 3 mandatory days off.
I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like people like, and also having to commute
some people working 6 days a week, 6 days, 7 days,
and like
you know?
commuting like super far. Ever since I was a kid, everybody was always commuting outside of Moreno Valley to work. So if people didn't have to work as hard, that would make me happy, and they'd be able to actually enjoy life more.
What was your first job?
My first job was at Grease Monkey. Do you remember Grease Monkey in Moval? That was it was like Jiffy Lube. It was like an oil changing place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I used to like when you would come up, we would put newspaper in your car, and I would like vacuum it out, and they would change your oil, and yeah, it was like a 30-minute oil change place. That was my first job.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be cool. But it was fun though.
As long as they paid, you know, at that
dead
time.
ass. But I mean, back then, what was our minimum wage? Like $6.
I remember at one time I was unloading trailers for like $8. Unloading trailers all day.
Yeah, but you think back and you're like, I had more money back then. Like I had more money when I was younger, but I was making less because there's like not as much responsibility, you know. Yeah. Now you're just trying. It's working.
So we got you know, one of the best upcoming, you know what I'm saying? Not even upcoming because you've been doing it for a minute, man. So I'm glad you know, you got on the podcast.
Absolutely.
It's called Trust the Process.
Trust the process,
you know what
y'all.
I'm saying?
And
So
that's what you gotta do.
Straight up, because it's everything in life, you know, trust the process. But we right here at Motive Labs, you know what I mean? Tap in. Is there anything you want to tell the people and viewers, you know?
Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for supporting Trust the Process. Amazing. Please show support to your local martial arts schools, Motive Labs, Super MMA, Fontana. Just thank you, Inland Empire, for always being so good to me throughout my life. I love you and I appreciate you. November, we coming. We'll have
November what?
I believe it's November 23rd. It's the second weekend to
November 23rd. We there.
Last weekend of the month. But yeah, we'll be there. We'll give you more news about the pay-per-view and just thank you. Stay in with us.
Yeah, man. Hey, till next time, my LMTV podcast, Trust the Process. We the best podcast. It's only right. We got the best. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
shout out to Motive Labs for letting us come up in here. You know what I'm saying? Till next time.